Karlissa has a few choice words about Blueface's relationship with Nevaeh Akira.
I'm his Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday girl. The weekends is for you bitches.
My baby, you get me all week. And you hoes get the weekend.
Tell them you playing. You about to puke?
Yeah.
It's not clean in here. No.
I'm not worried about that. You cooking.
Look, all there is and shit. And they're gonna
Making
talk
Thanksgiving.
shit. You missing shit. Don't.
Bro, shut up while I'm taking my video. Alright?
Okay. What are you doing? What do you want?
Trying to show my baby mama, you feel me? In the lab. How many kids we gonna have? 3? Bang, you throwing up bees and shit?
No. You know I'm trying that motherfucker. I'm out of construction worker. Bitch, I'm in the house. Ain't nothing wrong with looking like this. If I want to look like a piece of shit, I'm going to. Bet that you love me, bitch. You hoe.
The internet had barely caught its breath before the conversation shifted from simple trolling to full-blown digital chaos. Karlissa's comment didn't just trend. It detonated like someone dropped a reality TV nuke in the middle of social media. People were laughing, arguing, stitching videos, and debating whether Karlissa had gone too far or if she had simply spoken the unfiltered truth the internet secretly lives for. Every repost added more fuel, turning a petty jab into a nationwide spectacle. While fans were busy clowning, others were digging into Akira's past lick and paid interns working overtime. Suddenly, everyone had a theory, a screenshot, or a cousin who knew what really happened. Some swore Akira was trying to secure her place next to Blueface by showing up everywhere he turned, while others insisted she was simply caught in the crossfire of a family that fights like it's an Olympic sport. No matter which version people believed, Karlissa's comment became the centerpiece of the drama. Akira's silence only made everything 10 times worse. Every hour she stayed quiet felt like another chapter being written without her permission. The internet loves a reaction, and without one, they started making up their own. Memes surfaced comparing Akira to a Walmart greeter practicing lines in the mirror, while others joked she was updating her resume with survived Karlissa's wrath as a special skill. Even people who had no idea who she was suddenly had an opinion. Blueface, of course, didn't step in to calm anything down. He watched the circus unfold like a man who's seen too much, knows better than to interfere, and secretly enjoys the chaos. The more silent he stayed, the more fans interpreted it as confirmation that the drama had layers. People began speculating that there was tension behind the scenes, that Karlissa was sending a message, or that Akira had crossed boundaries no one knew existed. Theories multiplied like Wi-Fi passwords in a big family. Meanwhile, Karlissa rode the wave of virality like she invented the internet. She doubled down with petty expressions, sarcastic comments, and the kind of confidence that only someone who knows the algorithm personally can possess. If anyone expected her to backtrack or soften the blow, they clearly hadn't been paying attention to her history. She wasn't just standing on business, she was standing on a whole Walmart supercenter of business, complete with rollback prices and flashing signs. The moment Blueface hinted that Akira might be his new girl, the internet lit up like someone plugged chaos into a generator. Fans didn't even get a chance to blink before Karlissa entered the scene like a reality TV supervillain who doesn't need a script to steal the entire show. She didn't ease into it, didn't test the waters, didn't even inhale properly. She just hopped online and swung the door open with one sentence that instantly detonated across social media. Tell that girl to get a job at Walmart. That wasn't shade. That was a solar eclipse with a thunderclap. People didn't just react. They sprinted. Within minutes, the comment was reposted everywhere, turning Akira from a background character into the main storyline of a saga she never auditioned for. TikTok detectives started typing like the fate of humanity depended on it. Twitter trolls sharpened their claws, and Instagram users screenshot every frame as if they were gathering forensic evidence. The drama scaled so fast it felt like the universe skipped the intro and jumped directly into the season finale. Behind all the noise was the burning question: what exactly triggered Karlissa? Of all the insults she could have chosen, why Walmart? Why employment advice? Why now? The surface-level answer was obvious: she didn't like Akira, but the internet's curiosity dug deeper. Fans began pulling up clips where Akira stood a little too close to Blueface, laughed a little too comfortably, or behaved a little too I'm part of the family for someone who hadn't survived a single group argument or family meltdown. To understand Karlissa's reaction, you have to trace the family drama lineage back to its roots. Blueface's rotation of relationships has always been a battlefield. Chrisean has thrown fists, Jaden has thrown shade, fans have thrown predictions, and through it all, Karlissa has acted like the unofficial CEO of chaos. So when someone new slid into the picture, quiet, pretty, and confidently existing, Karlissa viewed it less like romance and more like an intruder alert. And that's exactly when Akira made her biggest mistake. She didn't stay low. Akira's presence started showing up everywhere Blueface went. Maybe she thought she was being subtle. Maybe she thought no one would notice. But Karlissa notices everything. She has the instincts of someone who can spot disrespect from 3 time zones away. When she saw Akira smiling in the background of clips, shades on, vibes high, fans started tagging her like they were dispatching a signal flare. They expected action, and Karlissa delivered exactly what they ordered. The Walmart comment wasn't random, it was symbolic. It was Karlissa declaring that Akira hadn't earned her seat at the table, hadn't been tested by the family's signature chaos, and certainly hadn't passed any of the unspoken trials that come with being associated with her son. In Karlissa's world, you don't just join Blueface's orbit, you survive it. And to her, Akira hadn't survived anything yet. So the verbal punch landed straight in the center of social media. The silence that followed from Akira made everything worse. Silence is gasoline in celebrity drama. Every hour without a response felt like another layer of confusion building. Fans began speculating if she was hurt, embarrassed, plotting revenge, or filling out an online Walmart application as a joke. Memes exploded everywhere, turning Akira into the internet's favorite punchline of the day. Even users who didn't know who Akira was suddenly felt qualified to judge her employment status. Blueface didn't help the situation either. Instead of calming the flames, he watched like a man observing fireworks from a safe distance. His silence was interpreted as approval by some, guilt by others, and entertainment by everybody else. The more he said nothing, the more the internet convinced itself that the drama had deeper layers: hidden tension, secret conversations, and behind-the-scenes conflicts waiting to be exposed. Karlissa used the moment like a pro. She didn't back down, didn't apologize, didn't waver. Every comment she posted afterward carried the same smug confidence of someone who knew she was trending. Even when people tried to challenge her, she doubled down with the kind of petty authority only she can pull off. She wasn't just controlling the narrative. She was expanding it, shaping it, and seasoning it with pure chaos for flavor. This wasn't the first time Karlissa had gone viral for calling out one of Blueface's love interests, but this time felt different. Akira wasn't confrontational like Chrisean, wasn't historically tied like Jaden, and wasn't a familiar face to fans. She was mysterious, which made the drama 10 times more interesting. The internet loves a blank canvas, and Akira's silence became the perfect board for everyone to paint theories on. Some fans insisted that Karlissa was simply protecting her family from yet another woman entering the turbulent ecosystem. Others believed she felt threatened by Akira's calmness because calm people in chaotic spaces always raise suspicion. A few even suggested that Akira had done something behind the scenes to irritate Karlissa, something subtle but enough to flip the switch. Whether true or not, no one could prove anything, which kept the speculation running wild. Meanwhile, more clips of Akira and Blueface surfaced. She was in the background of car videos, at gatherings, behind the camera in random snippets, all with the same calm expression like she had no idea the internet was burning with her name in it. Fans rewound the videos, zoomed in, slowed down the frames, and treated the footage like they were decoding a secret government file. Someone even made a compilation titled Akira's Silent Era, and it went viral overnight. What made things even wilder was how quickly influencers joined in. TikTok reactors did dramatic reenactments. Meme pages photoshopped Akira into a Walmart vest. Comedians uploaded skits pretending to be her on her first shift. The internet moved with such speed that even Akira's supporters couldn't keep up. Some defended her with passion, insisting she didn't deserve any of this. Others argued she should respond before the narrative trapped her. But she didn't, and the more she didn't, the more powerful Karlissa's insult became. What started as a petty jab transformed into an entire cultural moment. Even Walmart joined the conversation with a vague tweet about open positions, which everyone immediately linked to the drama. When a corporation steps in, you know the scandal has crossed into legendary territory. By the end of the day, Akira's name was trending alongside reality TV stars, celebrity breakups, and political scandals. She didn't say a word, yet she dominated the timeline. The internet crowned her the quietest viral figure of 2025, while Karlissa basked in the glow of being the woman who, once again, turned nothing into national content. But this was only the beginning. Because while the internet was laughing, something deeper began boiling under the surface. More screenshots were coming, more clips were leaking, and more people were preparing to jump into the drama with their own angles. What looked like a simple insult was actually the opening scene of a much bigger, crazier storyline waiting to unfold. The second wave of chaos hit when celebrities and influencers started reacting like they were auditioning for a gossip-themed Avengers movie. Everyone suddenly had something to say. Reality TV stars jumped in first, adding their own spicy commentary as if they were getting paid per syllable. Some were laughing, others were calling Karlissa a national treasure, and a few were pretending to be concerned while secretly enjoying every second. It felt like the entire entertainment ecosystem took a lunch break just to watch Karlissa vs. Akira unfold in real time. What really blew the situation into the stratosphere was how quickly the memes reached celebrity circles. Within hours, edits of Akira wearing a Walmart vest were circulating everywhere. Some had her scanning items with captions like Blueface's groceries, $12.99, drama, priceless. Others showed Karlissa standing at the store entrance with a microphone like she was making store announcements. It was the kind of online creativity that could only be fueled by collective pettiness and unlimited WI-V. Fans started comparing the drama to famous celebrity feuds. Some said it reminded them of Cardi versus Nicki, but with a discount store twist. Others said it felt like if the Kardashians had a crossover episode with Supermarket Sweep. People even joked that Zeus Network should create a new series called Baddies, Walmart Edition, starring Akira, with Karlissa as the manager who never lets anyone take their break. It was exaggerated. It was ridiculous. And it was perfect for the internet. Akira still said nothing, which only intensified everything. In celebrity culture, silence is more suspicious than confession. People began reading into every detail: her facial expressions, her past posts, who she followed, who she unfollowed, what she liked, what she didn't like. Every small action became a clue in a drama investigation that had no official detectives. And the less she spoke, the more people believed she was either plotting a comeback or simply trying not to get torn apart. That's when the conspiracy theories took over. Some fans were absolutely convinced that Akira and Blueface were playing the internet on purpose, stirring up drama to promote a secret music collaboration. Others believed Karlissa was sabotaging the relationship intentionally to keep control. A wilder group even claimed Akira was part of a bigger storyline Chrisean had started behind the scenes. When people get bored, they start building cinematic universes out of thin air. And this scandal turned into a multi-season franchise overnight. Blueface added gasoline to the fire without even trying. He started posting random jokes, clips, and unrelated updates. but fans twisted every post into a hidden message. If he posted a song snippet, people said it was about Akira. If he uploaded a casual selfie, commenters interpreted it as him confirming Karlissa's claims. Even when he posted something completely normal, fans treated it like a coded message meant for the drama department of the internet. Celebrities outside the Blueface universe chimed in too. A famous comedian joked that he wanted to see Akira's first day at Walmart documented like a documentary. A YouTuber claimed this was the funniest celebrity feud in years. One influencer said Karlissa should host a job recruitment show based on her comment alone. Suddenly, Karlissa wasn't just a mom. She was a cultural commentator, a comedic icon, and the accidental face of employment advice. As the memes multiplied, fans demanded a response from Akira more aggressively. They needed closure. They needed content. They needed something to screenshot. Some begged her to clap back with equal pettiness. Others urged her to remain classy and let the internet tire itself out. A few wanted her to light the entire situation on fire with a single post. But Akira, either out of strategy or shock, stayed as silent as a locked iPhone. Her silence led to people rewatching Blueface's old interviews for clues she didn't even exist in. Fans analyzed body language, subtle gestures, past fights, and even offhand comments Karlissa made months ago. The scandal became a scavenger hunt for drama enthusiasts, like a chaotic escape room where every clue pointed to more confusion. The deeper they dug, the more theories popped up. Then came the twist no one saw coming. A screenshot began circulating claiming Karlissa had messaged someone privately about Akira long before the Walmart comment. Whether it was real or fake didn't matter. The internet treated it like it was carved on stone tablets. People swore the leaked message proved Karlissa never liked Akira from the beginning. Others insisted the screenshot was edited. But the debate itself intensified everything. Influencers began hosting live stream debates titled things like "Was Karlissa wrong?" and "Should Akira respond?" and "Is Walmart paying for this marketing?" Tens of thousands tuned in to watch grown adults discuss this drama like it was a Supreme Court case. Even the comments under these streams turned into mini battles, with people choosing sides like they were joining rival teams in a video game lobby. Through all of this, Akira finally posted something, not a response, not a statement, not even a meme. She simply uploaded a random selfie with no caption. But the silence in that picture was louder than a press conference. The internet exploded. People interpreted her calm expression in 100 different ways. Some said she looked unbothered. Others claimed she looked stressed. A few insisted she looked like she was staging her comeback. One girl on TikTok said she looked like someone who had just walked past the hiring kiosk at Walmart. It was madness. Karlissa, meanwhile, acted like she had caused none of this. She went live again, sipping her drink like she was hydrating before round 2. She didn't address the backlash. She didn't clarify anything. She just talked, laughed, dropped hints, and let the internet spiral on its own. Her confidence was the kind that only comes from someone who has watched the internet melt before and lived to tell the tale. At this point, Akira wasn't just a person anymore. She was a symbol, a trending topic, a character in a drama she didn't script. And the world was split between rooting for her, clowning her, or waiting for her to break her silence with a comeback line so sharp it would flip the narrative instantly. The pressure was building, the timeline was boiling, and the drama was far from over, because the next leak, the next rant, and the next twist were already on the way. The aftermath hit like an unexpected sequel nobody was prepared for. Just when the internet thought the drama had reached its peak, new videos and screenshots started floating around, exposing behind-the-scenes tension that made everything 10 times messier. One clip showed Akira walking behind Blueface at an event, looking calm but noticeably distant, and fans immediately turned it into a thesis-level analysis. They said she looked like someone reconsidering all her life choices while mentally drafting a resignation letter from a job she never applied for. Another twist came when someone leaked audio from Karlissa's live where she hinted that Akira didn't carry herself like someone who wants a future. That line set off a fresh storm. People interpreted it in 1,000 different ways. Some claimed Karlissa was talking about respect. Others insisted it was jealousy. A few theorized she wanted Akira gone so another woman could step into the picture. The ambiguity made it a puzzle piece no one could fit. So the internet started forcing it into every theory like a chaotic jigsaw dot. As the drama evolved, Akira finally showed subtle signs of cracking under the pressure. Her posts slowed down. Her captions became shorter. Her energy shifted from confident to cautious. She wasn't disappearing, but she also wasn't pushing forward with the same boldness. Fans noticed instantly. They began worrying she was getting swallowed by the spotlight she never asked for. Even people who clowned her earlier started defending her, saying no one deserves to be dragged through a storm this intense. Karlissa, however, wasn't done leaving digital footprints. She went live again and made comments that sounded like warnings. She didn't mention Akira by name, but every sentence felt like it was aimed in her direction. Fans clipped every moment, re-uploaded it with dramatic music, and declared it the unofficial episode 3 of the saga. Karlissa's energy was the same as someone who had declared war and refused to negotiate. She moved like a woman who believed she was protecting something only she truly understood. Blueface tried to stay out of it, but even his attempts at normal posts backfired. When he shared a picture of himself at the studio, people claimed he looked stressed. When he posted a joke, fans said it was shade at Akira. When he posted nothing, they said he was hiding. No matter what he did, the internet interpreted it as part of the storyline. He became a silent character trapped in a drama where every blink was considered a clue. The pressure finally reached a point where fans began asking if Akira would leave the picture entirely. Some said she should walk away before the situation swallowed her career, reputation, and sanity. Others argued she should clap back and claim her place with the kind of energy that terrifies haters. A small group of chaotic fans suggested she show up at Walmart for a photo shoot just to break the internet. Everyone had advice, and none of it matched. What surprised everyone was Akira's resilience. Instead of disappearing, she appeared in a new video looking calm, collected, and unbothered. She didn't address Karlissa or drop any messy lines. She simply lived her life in front of the camera like nothing had happened. The internet was stunned. Some said she was strong. Others said she was delusional. A few said she was playing a long game that would eventually pay off. Whatever the truth was, her silence became her armor. Karlissa's supporters claimed Akira was ignoring the issue because she had no defense. Akira's supporters argued she was rising above the noise with dignity. Neutral fans just wanted more chaos because they were addicted to the saga. Everyone picked a side, whether intentionally or not, turning the drama into a battleground of opinions, memes, alliances, and predictions. It was entertainment disguised as conflict, and everyone was watching. As days passed, the storyline deepened. More influencers made reaction videos. More rumors surfaced. More fans created skits, edits, and theories. The scandal had officially graduated from a petty insult to a cultural moment. Even people who disliked drama found themselves scrolling endlessly through comments, watching clips, and refreshing pages waiting for the next twist. It felt like a real-time documentary about ego, pride, and public perception. Akira's name no longer floated in Blueface's shadow. She became a standalone figure in the drama ecosystem. Whether she wanted to or not, people started discussing her potential, her image, her future, and even her next steps as if they were her management team. She had gone from a mystery to a magnet, drawing attention from every direction. Even her silence became a storyline the internet couldn't stop replaying. Eventually, things settled just enough for people to step back and analyze everything. Some realized Karlissa's behavior was driven by protective instincts mixed with her natural flair for chaos. Others noticed Akira's calmness wasn't weakness, it was strategy. Blueface, as usual, remained an unpredictable variable. Fans debated who was right, who was wrong, and who would ultimately come out looking better. But deep down, everyone knew this wasn't over, because scandals in the Blueface universe don't end, they mutate, evolve, and recycle themselves into new chapters. New screenshots always leak. New lives always happen. New drama always appears out of nowhere. And Karlissa, being the queen of unexpected plot twists, always finds a way to turn an ordinary moment into national entertainment. Akira, whether intentionally or accidentally, had become part of that never-ending cycle. By the time the dust settled, one thing was clear: the Walmart comment wasn't just an insult. It was a moment that shifted public perception, sparked debates, created memes, and stamped itself into internet culture. Akira would always be remembered as the girl who got dragged into the spotlight with one sentence. And Karlissa would always be remembered as the woman who created a viral storm with 7 words. But the real question lingering over everything was simple and terrifying: what comes next? Because in this world, the next scandal is always lurking, waiting to erupt louder, wilder, and more shocking than the last. And if Karlissa, Blueface, or Akira make a single wrong move, the internet will be there, refreshing the timeline. Ready for round 4. So if you've survived this roller coaster of chaos, congratulations, your attention span is stronger than half the cast of every Zeus show combined. And since you clearly enjoy diving headfirst into celebrity meltdowns, family warfare, and petty insults that somehow become national headlines, you already know what needs to happen next. Go ahead and smash that like button like it owes you money, because this channel doesn't run on peace, logic,